Thought I'd do a little vlog. It's been what I've been up to for the past week. I haven't been feeling that great. Obviously, I was on nose. I've got obviously it's been right with like the diabetes, and then sometimes you can have good days, and sometimes you can have bad days. And then what it normally does is, worst case scenario, what it can do is it can make you feel tired and drained and very fatigued. So then what happens is that you feel very drained because you basically haven't done anything, so you feel really tired, so you feel like you've got no energy. So even even when I've really wanted to sit there and stream a game or something, I just haven't had the energy to do it because I don't want to just feeling really tired. And then when it's not been that, it's the problems with my knees, where my knees have been aching, so I haven't been sleeping. At the moment, currently I haven't slept in like 2 days, so that's one of the things that happened. So that's why some of the stuff I've been uploading has been videos that I've done ages ago. But I'm gonna try and do some stuff on Twitch and obviously upload it to YouTube, but it just maybe won't be as long. So anyway, so what I've been up to, I've still been playing that game called The Grid, which is on Game Pass, and I'd say if you've got it, it's well worth checking out if you're into racing games and stuff. That's been a lot of fun, doing all the modes and unlocking some of the stuff, and might have that done soon at some point. So I've been playing that. I did download Final Fantasy VIII Remastered because that's on Game Pass. And the only annoying thing about it is that when I did the first part and played it for an hour and uploaded it to YouTube, once again, copyright claim. I mean, which isn't so bad because obviously all it just means, your channel isn't striked or anything, but what it just means is that you can't make any money on the channel, even though I'm not in a position to be able to do that anyway. Oh, that's a nice little squirrel. Very friendly too. So that was kind of annoying, and I've been told that it happens a lot on the Final Fantasy games. I think apparently the ones that were on the Super Nintendo, apparently, I don't know if that's true or not, but they don't have that problem. But then it goes back to what I said, as I was been saying ages ago before, that I wish these developers know that these machines are capable of streaming and stuff and all recording stuff. So, and where we live in a day and age of social media, you would have thought they would be around it. Now, what was dumb is, when I was playing it, live on Twitch, Final Fantasy VIII. What they usually do, this copyright music, what they usually do is that they mute it, which I think is actually better than striking it. But when it stored the video, it actually never muted any of the audio, so it didn't do anything. It's only when it went to YouTube. So that was kind of a bit irritating. So I don't know maybe I might. I don't know if I can be bothered. I might just play it at my own time, to be honest, or maybe I might do another part. I don't know, but obviously you would have the first part missing. So that's what's kind of irritating as to why obviously that's kind of missing. And then on Xbox Gold free play days, they've got that game called Judgment, which is a spin-off of the Yakuza games, and then I've played the demo of it before and I actually really liked it. And then the version of it that you get on there, it's the Xbox Series X version of it, so it's enhanced and so similar to the PS5 version of it, and also been enjoying that. And then the game was fine, and then you play about, maybe trying to think, about 45 minutes into the game, or probably shorter than that because I've mucked up on a couple of bits, and it plays the intro, and then once again it's playing music in it. And then so when I uploaded that part, once again, copyright claim. Again, you just lose monetization on your channel. But it's still annoying that maybe one day in the future you could make some money off of it. So what I basically had to do was basically chop out the intro, and then once it kicks in the intro, it kicks into the next scene, which is basically the character talking with someone else. So what will happen is that when I do the next part, that part isn't kind of going to show up because obviously it played out. Obviously, if I had a computer, then I could edit. Then on top of that, another I'm having problems with my iPad now. It's a 7-year-old iPad which my brother gave me, and then it's starting to lag now, and then something's wrong with the port, so it's half charging. Now, the reason why it's kind of annoying is that if I'm, say, playing the PS4, or if I'm playing on the PlayStation 5, you can record footage and then upload it to YouTube, record live directly to YouTube or live directly to Twitch. Now on the Xbox, you can record to Twitch, but unfortunately you can't, what's the word? Upload directly to kind of YouTube. So what I basically have to do is obviously play it on Twitch, which is still good anyway. That saves it. Then you go into the desktop version of Twitch, and then you can basically edit it, and then you can basically import it to download to YouTube. So that's how I get the Xbox games onto the obviously that's how I get the Xbox games onto the YouTube. Oh, that's a nice little cat there. I wonder if he's friendly. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I have to do. So it's not working, but it just sometimes it's just playing up. And obviously, it's my brother's old iPad. It's my brother's iPad Air. It was when the first model. So basically, that's having problems. So that's starting to so I mean, if I had a computer, I mean, I could just go to the desktop of Twitch and then do it like that, and it'll be much more quicker. But I can't afford to do that at kind of the moment. And those of you know that I had a tripod, and then I did an unboxing of it a few months ago, and then about 2 weeks ago I did a video on how the ball joint of it broke. And then I decided to buy a new one, and we have a quick look at it. There we are. It's still got the price on it for $49. Now this one looks better because obviously super for most cameras you can hold it like that. So what I'm doing now, holding this phone at the moment now, I can put, when I've actually unboxed this, I can put it on this and then hold it while I'm walking around when I'm doing my vlogs, like so. And then also you can put it like that, so there's no ball joint. So hopefully this shouldn't break, and this will do for the time being until I can get. Eventually, I will get a much better one, and also a longer, bigger one, a much more professional one when money gets a bit better. So I probably will do that, and what I'll do is I'll unbox this and give my first impressions, and then maybe do a later video as to whether that's any good or not. But without that ball joint, which the other one had, so far, I mean, it's 100 times better with it not having that. So that will be great. So, but anyway, I'm going to try and play some more of that game Judgment before it runs out, and maybe one day I might buy my own version, whether it's on PS5 X or Xbox Series X. So that's what I've been doing. Also been playing a little bit of Killer Instinct 2 Gold. Not Killer Instinct 2 Gold, sorry, Killer Instinct 2, the arcade version of it, which you get on Xbox, on the Killer Instinct Definitive Edition on Xbox. And obviously you get on that game, you get all the characters on there. And then as a bonus, you get Killer Instinct 1, the arcade, and Killer Instinct 2. And which is great, so I get to play the arcade version of it. And then I managed to do the arcade mode with B Orchid, and I completed it without losing a life, even beating the boss, because the final boss, I think his name is Gargos, I think. He can actually regenerate his energy bar, so something can be a bit of a pain in the arse. And then when you finally defeat him, you basically have to knock him in the air, so he falls into the lava pit. So I managed to do all that. So that's kind of great. So I've been playing that. So I'm just glad that with the definitive version of Killer Instinct that they put it all on the disc, where some companies like Capcom don't do that. You have to get download code. So when I bought Killer Instinct Definitive Edition, I bought that second hand with the credit that I got when I got the Xbox Series X from Game. And another little rant I've got about with gaming is that they've got the bloody nerve to charge they've got the bloody nerve to charge $4.99 right for their delivery, which I think is a bit bang out of order now. So yeah, hopefully as I said before, we'll be doing some more playing the Grid and then obviously Judgment with however long they allow when it runs out. Oh yeah, Dead Space. What I forgot to mention is that I got as far as chapter 9, chapter 9, and what I basically did is I was basically practicing I was actually practicing the actual game. So I have a run of not knowing what to do. Although even I've played it loads of times before on the PS3 version of it, and then I actually ended up completing it. So what I did was, so when you complete it, you get to keep all your ammo from the previous game save. You put it on Game Plus, and then you basically get to trying to figure. You basically they give you the advanced suits of the from the previous game save. So obviously it may give you 20% more damage, 20% more armor, 20%, 25% or 15% off of sales when you buy something buy weapons or ammo in the store. So what I basically did was that I replayed it again with all that stuff, and got it back to the point of where I was at chapter 9. So when people sit there and see my playthrough, the character's suit and weapons are going to seem a lot more powerful and a lot more different. So that's the reason. So I thought I'd explain it in the video. So yeah, I might try and find some other games I might fancy playing eventually. I am gonna do Uncharted 2 because I already did Uncharted 1 already. So we'll do at some point. Also, I'll be playing it via the PS5, and then I don't think it does anything. So yeah, I probably will be doing that at some point, and then I need to finish off Horizon Zero Dawn because basically I'm on the last mission, and then there's the Frozen Wilds DLC. And someone told me that if you basically do the Frozen Wilds DLC first, then do the last mission, then your character's a lot more tougher. So that's probably what I will do, and then I have to finish off The Last of Us Remastered, which now I'm finishing off on PS5, because I did it on PS4, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. So anyway, thanks for listening, and speak to you all again soon. Have a great weekend wherever you are in the world, and stay safe. Bye for now.